Welcome to Celebrity Cars. Thanks for checking out this 1991 Mustang. It's a Mustang GT, box body, all original. We don't believe it's ever been painted from what we were told. It's not in perfect condition, but it's in darn good condition. It's got almost 5,900 original miles. I did some internet research. It's very difficult to find one of these particular regular Mustang GT convertibles with this low of miles. They're out there, but very difficult to find. This car is in super shape. From what we understand, it's got a clean Carfax. There's no accidents. Okay, and what I'm doing here today is basically going over the general condition of this car as if you were here virtually. So it's always difficult to see on videos. It's difficult to trust what you see. So I am here to narrate and go over any scratches, nicks, dings, dimples, rust, anything that we would find on any of our cars. So I do a quick 2-minute walk around, the 5 foot, let you get a general idea of the color, the trim, get a gist on the interior, tonneau covers, etc. So you know what you're buying. I get down into the corners. I'm going to try and get underneath. We're going to go for a ride. We're going to put the top up after all is said and done, so you guys can see the condition of the top. So you know exactly what you're buying, and you're doing it from home or your office. And I'll do my very best to pick this car apart. I will tell you right now, at 3 minutes into this video, there's not a whole lot to pick apart. It's car show ready, and it's really, really awesome. Survivor. Okay. Now there is some imperfections in the paint. I'm not going to guarantee, but I am a firm believer in a good detailer. I don't believe this car has ever been done or done recently of any sort. It's just had a bath, and I've gotten a really good look at the paint. The paint is full red all the way around, which means there's no massive chunks taken out of it anywhere. You just have some minor surface scratches. I believe your fancy detailer or yourself with your favorite polish and wax at home would be able to get out, most of these little nicks and scratches. The main concerns with these cars that I've found, cracking of the plastic bumpers, small indentations, warped, all that stuff. I got a small can of wax out, and I waxed a portion of this front bumper. And aside from really little things, like, where's my finger? Like that. I mean, we're talking really small stuff. Here on the bumper, that's a detailer will get that out for you. There's no, once again, there's no cracks. There's no splitting in any of this rubber bumper up here. I gotta look at my camera. I'm gonna do my best to focus in on these colors. I'll do my best to point out with my finger where these problem spots may be. If I don't hunker down on any certain location, that means I honestly don't see anything. This car's very red. It'll give you a headache out in the sun if you stare at it for too long, which I'm doing right now. It's very red. If I could find some scratches to point out to you in this light, I would. If you can see in the reflection of the light, it's although as though like an old telephone book sat here one day and it slid off. This is something a detailer can make go away. There's no heavy cuts. You don't feel it in the paint. It's all very smooth. There's another very small nick right here, but so small. No touch-up paint was added. I haven't seen on the car, which can really upset a paint job with a bunch of touch-up spots. There aren't any on this car, so this is really as is. Even in the wheel wells here, this is all very clean. Just a little bit of road wear, something that your favorite detailer will be able to take care of. It seems as though the 5.0 badges on both sides of the car do have some unhappiness to them. I'm not really sure what that is, but it seems to be some age. Okay, I'm going to try and show you as best I can. All very original. They just didn't hold up well. But from this far away, and that other little nick that I pointed out on the hood, you don't really see any of that. Okay, you be the judge. Here on your side mirror, there's a couple little white marks that I'll bet you if I run with my finger, they all come off, and they do. Okay, just some maybe wax over spray there. The upper part of the door panel here, I'm on the driver's side of the car. Only around the door handle. I've got a small nick here. I've got a ding here with a small nick. And I believe there is one more. Sorry, I'm trying to follow the camera at the same time here. I'm doing my best, folks. There's one more small ding right here. We have a ding guy that comes in here to fix some dings. We'll try and get those out. But they're very small. You can only see it at a certain angle. This extra trim down here on the bottom, factory stuff. I don't know what package was ordered in order to get these, but this didn't come on all the cars. Aside for some really small itty-bitty scratches in here, that's just from driving, portion of the driving 5,000 miles. That's just kind of sort of what happens. The one wheel that has curb rash would be this one. It's really minor, but it's there, and I wanted to make sure you saw it. I've gone over every one of these wheels. The rest of the wheels are perfect. While we have some half-decent light here, I want to get in and show you the inside of the wheel well. How clean it is. No burnouts. And back here on this rear quarter, I don't see any dings. Nothing. There's a really small, fine scratch right there. Once again, pretty darn difficult to see. The rear bumper is in excellent condition. Really small, if anywhere at all. I will point out next to here is your driver's side rear tail light cover, okay, which is in perfect condition. Unfortunately, on the passenger side, the lower section here has broken off. I don't know where it was. It came to us this way, but that is not a full piece there, unfortunately. This small section is broken off, okay? How noticeable is it? Well, okay, the rest of that's real nice. We're back here at the trunk. Let's take a look at the trunk. The trunk is, the paint is the exact same as the hood. I really don't have a whole lot to pick out. There might be a small nick or scratch, but once again, I'm out here in this bright red sunlight. It's kind of hard to see some things, but nothing is jumping out at me. Any danger, any major scratches, any rust. Nothing's, no dings, no hail dings, anything like that. It's in great shape. Moving on to the passenger side. Here around the gas tank, I don't see anything, folks. Brilliant red. Dirt. Dirt. Here's your rear wheel. Tires are all in great shape. Once again, down here in this lower sill, really small, exact same little itty bitty chips in here as the driver's side. Not a whole lot here, if any, okay? And down here along the bottom is, you know, all the older cars have a bunch of crap along here down along the bottom. This is brilliant, red. All these letters are still great shape on both sides. You know, got some wax in here, that's all that is. There's a small, where's the camera? Where's my hand? It's hard for me to see. I'm trying to do the best I can here. There's a very small chip right there. Super hard to see. I got my eyes right up against this paint here, obviously, for you. Once again, this 5.0 badge. This one's in a little better shape over here, but you see it has a little bit of that wear. I think it's just life wear, old age. Great shape. Little wax. Oh, finish off the front fender. Oh, another thing I wanted to mention. I'm not going to go back over to every other tire. You know, call us up if you want me to. But I like to rub my hand up underneath here. Hopefully you can see. This paint is all very smooth. I cleaned the wheels the other day, so I like to clean up underneath here and feel if any tires have rubbed it. You know, the car can crash into the ground. Just in general condition of how well kept this car is. And this paint underneath here, all the way around, is very nice and red and very smooth. I don't know how much that matters to you. Matters to somebody like me. Just thought I'd point it out. All the body fitments, this is a good shot right here. You know, all the lines and everything, it's very stock, very, very, very lined up. All the body panels, there's nothing to question. I wanted you to also take note of the trim around the windshield. This stuff always goes to pot, and yeah, just some dirt, maybe a small abrasion from the convertible top. Nothing, zero zilch to be alarmed about. There's no cracks in the windshield. Check out this grille. These things start to fade away as well, and this is in really, really nice shape. Needs a good detailer on it to clean up that black. Windshield wipers are in great shape. Let's move back here to this tonneau cover. I believe we put it on yesterday. I'm guessing potentially for the first time, because there's not a mark on it. It was nicely folded in the trunk. We put it on. We stretched it to make sure that the snaps were all in, and it's in great shape. I'm gonna shut up for a second and wheel this camera around the interior here. Even the sail panel doesn't have any kicks or abrasions in it. Really small marks, normal ones, if any. Okay. Inside the front driver's side door. I want to call this interior a 10 of 10. I've spent a couple minutes in it, and I've seen nothing. I don't see the door disconnecting from itself. I don't see any abrasions on the interior walls or doors. Even this bag, the leather's still in, it's really nice. There's nothing, folks. The door panel hasn't been kicked. These buttons on the door, see if I can get this in pretty decent. They're kind of like they haven't been touched. It's a plastic piece that would normally be all scuffed up, getting in and out. Nothing. I'm going to start this up while we're playing. I'll shut the door so the dinging stops. Sounds like a brand new car. Look at the steering wheel here. Sorry, gotta unfocus. Here's back here. Whoa, okay, sorry about that. Back into the interior here. Look at the dashboard. All very clean, no chunks. People didn't have their feet up here. The air vents are... Here, let me... There we go. Turn the air conditioning on while we're here. Air conditioning works great. Center console, the gear shift. Is all in almost perfect shape. I mean, you look for yourself. There aren't any cracks in it. The buttons are all great. Please forgive my video, folks. Gets a little sloppy, hard to hold on to things, move around, make sure things are in focus, so on and so forth. Okay. Yeah, I don't have to tell you how nice this is, really, folks. I mean, we've all owned these cars back in the day. They're all beat up, and this is about as nice as you can find. Okay, we're gonna turn off the cold AC. Shut her down. I'll leave the keys in it. I need two hands to get the key out of the ignition. But I need the keys. Actually, let's take a look at the engine compartment. One hand here. Got it. Okay. 5.0, 1991. Okay. Got a good look at the engine compartment. Let's take a look at the trunk. Funky. Okay, in the trunk. Some extra OEM here. That's a brand new jack, wrench, lug nut changer. Got a real nice cover back here. The original pull string for your groceries, I presume. And it looks new back here, folks. I got nothing else to say underneath here either. Got these connecting points here. This is impressive. It just is. It's got to be to you as well. Very shiny red paint in here. Oh, yes. Right back here on this corner of the car. I'm glad I came back here again. There's some abrasions here on the paint. I don't know what happened. Car came to it this way. There's a couple little scratches and here in the paint. Okay. So you can see where they are. Not the easiest thing to see, but they're there, okay? Okay. There you have it. We're gonna put the convertible top up for you next and go for a quick ride around the block. Celebrity Cars, 702-818-1031. You've got any more questions? Thanks for checking us out. This car's awesome. Thank you, bye.